ASUS ROG Azoth Extreme. Honest results, real proof, and the truth worth knowing. Have you ever sat down at your desk, reached for your keyboard, and felt quietly disappointed by something you spent real money on? That feeling is more common than most people admit. A friend once described his old gaming keyboard as typing on a plastic cutting board. Technically functional, completely joyless. If you've been searching for a board that actually matches the effort you put into your setup, you are not alone. Something better exists. So let's talk about it. What do you think a truly premium keyboard should feel like? The problem with most gaming keyboards is that they promise premium and deliver ordinary. You notice it slowly. First, the hollow thwack of cheap plastic underneath your fingers during a late-night session. Then the subtle frustration when your wireless connection stutters at the exact wrong moment, costing you a ranked match you'd spent 40 minutes building toward. There's a particular kind of quiet annoyance that builds when hardware holds back a skill set that's genuinely ready to perform. Szczera, a competitive player who tested 3 mid-range boards across 6 months, described it simply. Every keyboard felt like a compromise. Either the build felt solid but the wireless was inconsistent, or the wireless was clean but the typing feel was forgettable and soft in ways that eroded her confidence during longer sessions. That sensory detail matters more than spec sheets suggest. The slight mushiness under your fingertips during a fast-paced sequence, the faint rattle of a stabilizer on a spacebar press. These aren't minor details. They accumulate. They distort your rhythm. And they quietly remind you that the right tool hasn't found you yet. That line keeps moving. Until now. Then, everything changed the moment the ASUS ROG Azoth Extreme landed on the desk. Don't just pick any wireless mechanical keyboard. Make sure it has an adjustable gasket mount so you never experience that stiff, unforgiving typing fatigue during long gaming or work sessions again. The Azoth Extreme's full CNC machined aluminum chassis paired with a carbon fiber positioning plate doesn't just look serious. It absorbs and redirects keystroke vibration in ways cheaper materials simply cannot replicate. The factory pre-lubed ROG NX Snow linear switches glide with a consistency that feels almost unfairly smooth out of the box, hitting an actuation point of around 1.8 millimeters with 53-gram force of force, responsive without being twitchy. The hot swappable 5-pin PCB means if your preferences evolve, the board evolves with you. No soldering, no compromise. One reviewer described the experience as comparable to the BMW M5 of keyboards, tuned, tested, and ready without a single modification required. The full-color OLED touchscreen adds a layer of functional personality, displaying system stats, GIF animations, or profile indicators in a way that feels genuinely useful rather than decorative. Everything clicks. And there's one more feature that separates this board from every other wireless option at this tier, which we'll unpack fully in just a moment. That unresolved detail, the 8,000 Hz polling rate, is where the ASUS ROG Azoth Extreme separates itself from the competitive field in a measurable, documented way. With the included ROG polling rate booster dongle active, input is sampled 8 times more frequently than a standard 1000 Hz connection, delivering ultra-low latency in both wired and wireless modes simultaneously. Tom's Hardware confirmed this directly, calling it a significant upgrade over its predecessor's 1000 Hz ceiling. Tech Power Up called it one of the best pre-built keyboards currently available. Tweaktown scored it 93 out of 100. Gameblog.fr awarded a perfect 10. Across 9 aggregated expert reviews, the board earned an 82 out of 100 consensus score, with build quality, switch feel, and wireless performance cited consistently as standout strengths. Marcus, a content creator who switched from a board costing half the price, put it plainly during a hands-on session. You have to feel this to experience it. The chamfered edges, the machining, this is not something you see on normal keyboards. That's not enthusiasm, that's earned credibility. The ASUS ROG Azoth Extreme is not a keyboard you buy because you need a keyboard. It's a decision you make when you're done settling. With up to 1,600 hours of wireless battery life, tri-mode connectivity, adjustable gasket tuning, and a build that reviewers across Europe and North America consistently describe as genuinely flawless, it earns its reputation cleanly. Adoption among serious creators and competitive players has grown steadily since launch. It won't be right for everyone, but if it sounds right for you, the affiliate link is in the description below. One reviewer put it best: every tap reminds you what good actually feels like.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.